Hello guys, in this part of video we'll see the walls in details. For walls you'll have to go to architectural menu, walls. Here there are architectural, structural walls and different things like wall by history country view. For now we'll be seeing the wall architectural. In this library you can see there are n number of walls which are by default there, and they have got the different structures. Now you see here there are also curtain walls, glazing walls. Now we'll be using just generic 200 mm wall. As soon as you pick that wall command, you will find that there is a bar, option bar. This is option bar, in which you can see that the level of the wall will be from ground floor, which you can change here. The option is height, and this is unconnected thing. So you can provide height which is 8 meter here, that will be 3 meter basically. But if you are going to create a plinth wall, then that will be zero point 0.9, because my plinth height is 0.9 meter. So I'll be creating the plinth wall, so the height will be 0.9, and this is justification. This is justification. Sorry. Wall center line, core center line, finish face exterior, core face exterior, and core face interior. So wall center line means you have got the center line distance there, uh, center line plan there, then you can use the wall center line. And if you have got the core face, means just you have got the brickwork, then that will be a core material, and that will be core face exterior. And if you have got the wall uh, with particularly with plaster, then you can use the finish face interior exterior. Now this is offset. What is meant by offset? Offset is nothing but if you are creating wall on a ground floor, and if you provide something 0.3, so wall will be created at a height of 0.3 from that particular level. Chain means you can create a wall in a sequence. If this is off, then you can create a just single wall, then you will again go to the wall command. Now I am going to create a plinth wall, so I'll be clicking ground floor, because my wall will be from ground floor, and you can see here that is off, particularly here ground floor is off. And so now you can these things, center line plan, let this be on. Column is not needed here now, so apply and okay. Now you can see your plan here, and this is actually beam. So if you don't need beam here, then you can select this one, and by going to status bar, there is a command like temporary hide isolate. If I select this single beam and I say that hide element, so this particular element will be hidden. If I say isolate element, so all the element of all the beams except then this beam will be hidden. So will be there only, and remaining will be hidden. If you select hide category, so that means beam category will be hidden. Isolate category means beam category will be there on the screen only. So I will say height category, so all of the beams will be hidden from here. And now you can create a wall. So now you are creating a wall, and always whatever command you take, you will have to create a category of it. That will be better, so that you will create a new category here. Like this is a wall generate 200 mm, and you can edit that properties from here, edit type. So this is a system family. Basically wall is nothing but a system family, and by default it's a basic wall with generate 200 mm. Now I want to create my own, so you'll have to go to duplicate and say exterior, you can say plinth wall, and this plinth wall will be obviously of 9 inches. So to have that width, we will have to go to structure, edit, and here this is the assembly box where you can edit the things. In this structure, you can apply the material here also. You can create the number of layers also. But for now, we'll be seeing just to change the width of the wall. Let this be 0.23. That means this will be a 9-inch wall. Okay? Okay. So height of that wall will be 0.9, which I have already provided here, and I can create or add wall here by using center line. So if I go for a center line, then there should be some center line here, which is not available here. So I'll go for core face exterior. In this case, we'll have to click outer point to outer point. Sorry, still it's a center line. So finish face, core finish face, and that is exterior one. You can see this. But now I am creating wall just in between the columns. Okay. So this we'll have to create picking exterior points, and that should be in between the just columns. So this is not accepting. So I'll put this point here. Okay. Then in this area there will not be a wall, and that wall will be between just ground floor to landing portion. So we'll leave it. We'll leave from here. This is exterior. This way you can create walls. I am picking this from inner to inner of the column position. That is must thing, because wall will be always in between columns. The last wall here, as you know, the plinth wall will be on just exterior portion, right? Because for plinth, you can see now in 3D view, I have created this wall on the outer face, because for plinth you need not to create walls in between rooms and all that. That will be on the exterior sides only, just to protect the room material. That's all. So this is all about all. Now you can see in this view that at plinth level here should be a wall, as well as this wall should be on the front side, because this will be a veranda. So we'll make these changes. We'll create this wall here, and we'll shift this wall to this position. So again I will have to go to ground floor, and now I will see that I will have to create a wall here, and right click, create similar, and you can create a wall here also. So core face exterior is the option for this area. Right click, cancel, and now you have to move this wall. This is not it. This is not needed here at all, and this wall will be actually here. So actually this is 1.21. If I say 0, this will be moved here. This is basically temporary dimension. Okay. Now you can see what is use of temporary dimension. At this wall, As soon as you have selected this wall, there are the temporary dimensions. Now this is the dimension from particularly this wall to this wall. So I click this and type 0. This will be moved to this position. Now again I will go to create similar and I will add one more wall here. But now I will have to use the interior part, that is core face interior. So to draw from here to here. Okay, so this is the difference between exterior and interior justification. So justification is also important. Now you can see I have created the wall here as well as I have pushed this wall to front side. So this is the plinth area. This area will be a particularly veranda. So there will be a wall which is needed here. Now you can see there is one thing I have done, which is basically the mistake. If you see this wall, you can see that this wall is starting from the beam, top of the beam, but it is inserted or merged in this top beam. So this wall should be at the bottom. This wall should be till the bottom of this beam. So to have that to at the bottom of the beam, you can select all the walls using command select all instances visible in view. Now you have selected all of the walls. Now there is a thing top constraint. Actually you have not added here any more level, but this is unconnected, means we can connect it. Now the base constraint is ground floor. If I want this wall from ground floor to plinth, then this top constraint should be added here, and without having unconnected, you can say up to level plinth. Means now connection of that this wall will be from ground floor to plinth level. And now this option is on, that is top offset, and you can say top offset. Actually the depth of the beam is 0.23, so I will add this 0.23 here, apply. Sorry, this should be -1, basically minus, apply. Okay, now you can see this wall is in between the beams, and that is not merged in this particular beam. So this is all about the plinth walls. The same way you can create the walls between the exterior walls of 9 inches in this outer area with the height 3 meter from ground floor to ground floor slab bottom. So I will have to go to ground floor, and now I can create these walls by creating a new wall, architectural walls. Now wall architectural. Now again I will go to edit type and I will create duplicate, and that will be exterior wall. So this exterior wall will be having the same width, so no issue. Now the one change will be there, that will be again I will say not unconnected, but here I will say the height will be naturally 3 meter, so no issue. But base constraint is ground floor, but this should be plinth level. Now you are creating wall from plinth, and the top constraint will be unconnected, or that will be connection between ground floor to ground floor slab bottom up to level only. So we'll be creating the wall in between. Now I will show this will be again exterior, core face exterior, and now I will be drawing this one is again in between columns, and you can see in this view, 3D view, that you have created a wall. Again you can see this is merged in the till, because so I will have to go and see another view, and that will be north view, that how much that is inserted in that. Actually this is you can see in annotation align, you can see the dimension, that is 0.30. So click this wall and let the top offset be minus 0.13. Okay, so this is, and same way I can create all the exterior walls the same way. I can create all the exterior walls. Hello. Now I can use this command, wall command, like, or you can say select this one, create similar, because it's the same wall. If I create this wall from this way, so you should be precise for here. Okay, and if suppose there is an error, I have mistaken something, I have taken interior walls and I have created a wall here, sorry, on outer side by mistake. So you can click this one and you can select this option, so that will be placed. So justification will be changed, or for some, again there is error, you can move this thing. Okay, so same way I can create all of the walls here. The same way I have created all exterior walls. You can see here that actually this, again this all walls are merged inserted in the beam, above beam. So I'll go selecting signal wall, I select all instances. The use of this creating walls in category is that I have selected all instances, and that with that option only exterior walls are selected. So using this command I can go to top offset and I will again say that 0.13, or you can say minus 0.13. Okay, so apply. You'll find that these walls are now below this particular beams. The same way I have created all the exterior walls, and now in next section of video we'll see interior walls. Thanks for this span. Thank you.